What's your name?
My name's Ryan here.
Where you from?
I'm from the city.
And do you know your father?
Not really.
And like, do you like know like of him, or like you just like don't like know him at all?
I know of him.
Okay. What kind of things do you wish that like he did for you? Like take you to like games or fishing and stuff like that. Like what kind of things like that?
I wish he was just like an all-around father, like be there for his son or whatever. But I haven't heard from him in a while.
So, when was the last time you saw him?
The last time I saw him was at my senior game. That was the first football game he ever came to.
Mm-hmm.
So, like before that was all the way back in the summer, and before that was like years ago.
Okay. So, if he was here right now, like, what kind of things would you like ask him right now if he was here right now?
If he was here right now, I would ask him why wasn't he there to be a father, and what made him leave, what made him not want to stay around and support me all the way up until now.
All right. Do you know like of his family?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. How about like the things that like a father like does with his son, like like show him about sports and all other stuff like that, that take him fishing and concerts and like talking about girlfriends and stuff like that. Like what kind of things do you wish that he was there for?
He could have been there for me to teach me how to play football when I was little. He could have been there to take me on my first fishing trip. He could have been there when I had my first girlfriend. Could have been there for a lot of things, but he wasn't.
All right. And in the future, your kids, how about how would you like treat them better than your father, than he treated you?
When in the future, when I have kids, I'm gonna be there for my kids, no matter what. No matter how far I am, I'm always keep in touch with my kids. I'm always giving them what they want, what they need. I'm gonna be the dad that my dad never was.
And you're gonna take them places and all that stuff like that. Like he gonna tell them about the grandpa and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll tell them about their dad, their granddad. But I'll take them wherever they want to go, wherever that makes them happy. I'll do whatever makes them happy.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about him? Or
like, even though my dad hasn't been there for me for like the 17 years that I've been living, just living with my mom by herself, like, just produced me into the person I am today. And without my dad, I'm still going to college. Without my dad right now, I'm still sitting on scholarship. So without him, I'm still going to do what I got to do.
And anything else? That's it. That's it. Thanks, man.
So what's your name?
Thanks.
When were you born?
February the 8th, 1991.
So tell me a couple of things about your father.
Well, my dad, he's a good person. He's, he wasn't really there for me. Like, I would want him to be there. He was off and on. But I had a close dad. I loved him. Like, he was my boyfriend.
What type of relationship did you guys have together?
We had a cool relationship. We had a best friend relationship. It was more thing like I could just go to him and tell him anything, and he'll sit there and listen to me and try to give me suggestions off of it before he even get mad or whatever. We just had that close relationship. And we just cut off because he used to always come to my life every blue moon. Like, sometimes I see him in the store, it'd be like, oh dang, like I ain't seen him in a long time, and he'll pop back in my life, and he'll go back away, then he'll come back away. It was like more like that, but I still was like close to him, even though sometimes I used to sit in my room and cry and be like, ask God, where's my daddy, when he's gonna come or whatever, when he gonna come get me. Sometimes my daddy even call me and be like, oh, I'm gonna come and get you and this and that and that. And he'll never come, and I get my hopes up high thinking I'm just gonna, you know, be with him, go shopping or whatever, and then he'll never come, and I just sit in my room and cry about the situation. But I never took it out on him. I never said nothing to him about it. I just did me. I love him even though he did that, but I still love him for what he did. I still wanted to be around him, no matter what.
So, if you had the chance to go back in time, what would you change about the relationship that you guys shared together?
I would basically just tell him what I really wanted to tell him. Tell him that you don't have to buy me things for me to be around you. You don't have to give me this and that and that. Your company and the time that you spend with me is over. It's like, so that's what a daughter wants. That's what I want. That's what I want for my daddy. And without him, it's like kind of hard, because like in relationship, when I have a boyfriend or whatever, those boys don't treat me right. I don't know how boys are supposed to treat a female, because I haven't had that experience from my daddy. So I wouldn't know.
When you found out that who you thought was your father but wasn't, how did you feel?
I felt terrified. I was hurt, but like I was hurt for a while. I hold a grudge on my mama. Threw it at her. Threw it at, even though they both was in their wrong, I was hurt. I was hurt for a long time. And when I started dating boys, like last year, I started looking at boys as in looking for a father than in a boyfriend relationship.
What did your mom have to say about it?
My mom, she really didn't say too much about it. She was just hurt herself. She couldn't really tell me why or what she thought about it or who she think that would be my father. So she really didn't have nothing to say. She couldn't really explain. I couldn't really explain how my feelings and how I really felt about the situation to nobody.
Now that the truth is all out and open, how have you been coping with it?
Day by day, I go along with it. Sometimes I think, and then I just like forget it. Like Jonathan Jerome Banks, come on now, that's my daddy. Like there's nobody else out there. I don't have to accept him for what he is. Hey, if he gonna be in my life every blue moon, then hey, he gonna be in my life every blue moon. It's nothing to really. I just gotta live life and live, laugh, and learn. That's what I can do.
So basically what you're saying is that no matter what, he's still going to be a father to you.
Yeah. No matter
okay. What. So even though you know he's not your father, do you know who your real biology father is?
No, I don't.
Okay. So...
And I'm not playing. I did want to look for that person, but I just wait. I'll wait. I'll let that person come to me.
Knowing the truth, how does that make you feel?
Back then, it hurt, but now it's just like sometimes I think, because I be on the bus sometimes and they be like, oh, you look just like this girl. You never know, like that girl might be your sister and it could be your daddy, you feel me? So you never know. You be like kind of think about it, be like just whatever, she probably just talking off of, but the truth is like, truth hurts, but hey, it is what it is.
Okay, you said that you look for a man in a relationship, like you look for your dad. What type of relationships do you end up being in, even though you know that that's not,
supposed to be a relationship?
Yeah.
I really, to be honest, I really didn't have a relationship. A relationship with boys with shy with me, that it ain't work. It don't work. I'll probably be with that boy probably 2 weeks. Probably be a day.
You think that a relationship don't last because of you, or because of the fact that knowing that you look for a father in the boy?
Knowing that I look for a father in the boy. Because it'd be much better if I had a daddy be like, well, oh, since princess, you know how babies be raised by they daddy? Oh, they daddy gonna show them this is, well, however they treat their daughter, that's how their boyfriends, they gonna know off rip, oh, you ain't supposed to treat me like that. My daddy don't treat me like that. Every girl look for a dude that how their father treat them. That's the person they're gonna marry. So with me, I can't say who I'm gonna marry. I can't say. I really can't talk on that because I don't know. I don't know.
What do you expect for in the future?
Future? My future? I don't really see a boyfriend or a husband in my future.
Why?
I never pictured me with a husband or with kids. I picture me having my own daycare with kids. Yes, I'm in love with kids. I picture me with that, but a husband, getting married, nah, that ain't me.
Do you think if you talk to your father about, you know, your future and wanting to get married and having kids, you think it might change your mind?
Yes and no. Yeah, probably, because it probably changed my mind for that moment. But then again, no. No, because I can't really talk to people and tell them how I really, really, really feel, so they can understand and feel the way I feel. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's never gonna get that. No way.
Well, you know, anything is possible. So let's speak hypothetically. You end up getting married and you have kids. How would you treat your kids?
Oh, I would spoil my kids. Don't show this to my kids, but I would spoil them. But even though I would treat them how I would want their girlfriends and their boyfriends to treat mine.
Mm-hmm.
I would treat them how they're supposed to be treated.
That's right. Well, thank you for your time.